Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another class, another grammar class. Now, today we'll be looking at a very special topic, right? Now, in the last class, we looked at what? Can anybody tell me what we looked at? Just unmute your mic and tell me what did we look at in the last class. Okay, Angelica? Yes, Angelica. And okay, Angelica is saying that last class we looked at proper and common nouns. Can anybody tell me what is a proper and common noun? Okay, Jessica, unmute your mic. I see you raising your hand. Yes, Jessica. So she's saying that a proper noun names a specific person. It gives a direct name or a place or thing, while a common noun gives a general name. All right, an example of proper noun would be what? Very good, Mark. And an example of a common noun would be boy. Very good, very good. Now today we'll be looking at a different type of noun. All right. So remember in the class before that we looked at nouns, the identification of nouns. Then we go on to proper and common nouns. Now today we're going to be looking at a different type of noun. Are you guys ready? Good. Now, before we get into that, I'm going to quickly share my screen. So, I'm going to share my screen so you could look at this poem that I have for you. All right? So, I'm going to share my screen. Everybody pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, I'm getting some difficulty. I'm going to share just now. Good. All right, we're getting through now. We're going to share the screen. All right, good. So we're going to share it. I'm going to share the screen. And we have a little PowerPoint. Okay, good. So today's class we'll be doing it on Google Meet. Okay, yes, Google Meet. So last class we met on Zoom. Today we're meeting on Google Meet. All right. So today we're looking at collective nouns. What are we looking at? Collective nouns. Yes, grade 3C. Now, like I said, we're going to be doing a poem, and this is how the poem goes. A pack of wolves, howling in the night. A swarm of bees from honey trees, they're buzzing out of sight. A school of fish might make you wish you could swim and play. A flock of birds and a sheep of herds is all I saw today. I'm going to go with that one more time. A pack of wolves, howling in the night. A swarm of bees from honey trees, they're buzzing out of sight. A school of fish might make you wish you could swim and play. The flock of birds and sheep of herds is all I saw today. So, based on this little poem, what do you think it's talking about? Unmute your mic, please. Yes, it is talking about collective nouns, or it's talking about a group of things. Okay, and some examples that you're seeing here. We have a pack of wolves. So when you see a whole set of the wolves, you call them a pack of wolves. Everybody following? Good. Let's move on. So since we're on the topic of collective nouns, what is a collective noun? Now, a collective noun is a word referring to a collection of things taken as a whole. So once a collection of things or a group of things is being referred to as a whole, then it is termed a collective noun. So you see, you have a picture here, right? We have a picture here showing a basket, right? So because it have a lot of fruits inside, we call it a basket of fruits. All right? Good. Now we're going to have some other examples of collective nouns. When you go to this big fancy building where a lot of books are, what would you call it? Very good. A library of books. Over here now, Mark, this is one for you. Right? Everybody pay attention. When you see a lot of birds flying in the air, what do you call it? What are you saying? Unmute your mic. Yes, he's saying that you call it a set of birds. I just see a set of birds flying. No, no, no. You call them a flock of birds. Everybody say it. A flock of birds. Going to the third picture now. There's a lot of bees. What do you say? Yes, you say a swarm of bees. So when you see a lot of bees, you say a swarm of bees. You don't say a set of bees or a bunch of bees. No, you say a swarm of bees. To the last picture, all of us know what are cards. We like to play cards. And what is this picture showing? Very good. It's showing a pack of cards. Can anybody give me an example of their own, of some collective nouns? Anybody, tell me. What do you think? So nobody knows? No, nobody knows? Okay. Yes, so Rachel, what are you saying? Unmute your mic. And remember, when you're talking, you got to speak up because it's online, right? So I need to hear you. Okay, Rachel is saying, what is it? You're buffering. What's it you're saying? Okay, we're not really hearing Rachel there. Anybody, an example of a collective noun? Anybody? Come on. Okay, this one is saying a school of. Who's saying that? I just heard somebody saying that. Okay, Angelica. Oh yeah, Angelica is saying a school of fish. Very good. Good. Very good. All right, let's go on to the fifth slide. It says, let's make sentences with these collective nouns below. So we have 3 collective nouns here, and we're going to make sentences with it. So we're going to quickly write. All right, we're going to write it. So one person quickly unmute their mic, or you could just send it up, send your response, right? Text it in the chat below and send your response. So our first one is a bunch of grapes. All right, one is saying, I'm going to write it. A bunch of grapes is on the table. Very good. Now, if you notice that once it's a collective noun, you use what? A singular subject. Okay, you use a singular subject because it's referring to as one unit or as a whole. All right, good. This one now, somebody else. Maybe somebody from group B, because that one was from group A. So somebody from group B. Good. Somebody saying, what is that? Stefan? All right, Stefan. I haven't heard your voice in a while, man. Yes, Stefan. Tell me a sentence of a choir of singers. All right, Stefan is saying okay, we got to begin with a capital letter. The choir of singers sang beautifully. Very good. Have any one of you ever went to Austria before? Yeah? Yeah, me too. All right, this one now. Group C now. Do you have an easy one? A bowl of rice. Good. All right, Group C. John? Yes, John, let me hear you. Okay, he's saying the bowl of rice was very hot. Good. Should we use the explanation mark? Yes, I think we should. And the bowl of rice was so hot. Good. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Let's go on to the next slide. So it says to identify the collective nouns in the sentences below. So remember, we will normally go through these things before we go into the actual activity, all right? So let's go quickly. The young man took a bouquet of flowers to his aunt's wedding. The young man took a bouquet of flowers. What do you think is the collective noun in this sentence? Anybody? Unmute your mic, please, and speak up. And you ensure that your camera is on. Yes, good. When you answer, turn on your camera. Good. Stefan again. Stefan, what are you saying? He's saying that a bouquet of flowers. Very good, Stefan. So that is our collective noun, a bouquet of flowers. So we have a lot of flowers. You say it is a bouquet. Then over here now, the second one, somebody from group B. Stacy, yes. She's saying the brood of hens. Very good, Stacy. Very good. 3. Come on, the class of students stood to sing the national anthem. The class of students stood to sing national anthem. What is the collective noun there? From group A. Somebody from group A? Sean, yes. Sean is saying the class of students. Very good. Very, very good. So let's read back the sentences. 1. The young man took a bouquet of flowers to his aunt's wedding. What is the collective noun there? Very good. Bouquet of flowers. 2. The brood of hens that our neighbor has is all layers. So what is the collective noun? Brood of hens. Very good. Very good. And the third one, the class of students stood to sing the national anthem. And what is the unit there? Yes, it's the class of student. So collective nouns are formed, right? Collective nouns are formed when there's a group of something. If there's a group, a collection, then you have to get a name for that collection. All right, everybody? Good. So, as I always say, we have our task sheet, right? These are just examples of your task sheet. It is placed in the Google Classroom. And as always, you've completed and then you send it back to me or you submit it. Ensure that you click submit. All right? Good. So task sheet, group A, this is what you have to do. Place the collective noun in the blanks to complete the sentences. So we have herd, swarm, pack, school. So you have to know which one of these words you're going to place in these sentences below to complete it. So the first one, the something bees attacked the children last Sunday. So what bees? What word do we use for bees? 2, the something of wolves were ravenous or ravenous. Right? What word are you going to use here for wolves? 3, John saw a something of fishes in the aquarium. What word are you going to use here to make fishes a collection? And 4, a something of sheep was at the well. So what would you say? You have to know. Okay? Good. Group B. Write the correct collective noun under the pictures below. So you have to tell me what collective noun this is, what collective noun this is, and what collective noun this is. You could also use your Junior English Revise to help you. There's collective nouns. Check it out and you will see that will give you the answer. All right? Good. So you have some flowers here, you have some people, and you have some lions. So what collective noun should you place under each picture? And the last one, group C, right? Group C, you are to color the pictures. Color the pictures and write the collective noun beneath it. So color these pictures here, right? Go in, you could open it in your picture, in your it have this picture app, right? You go into it and you color it, or you could print out the pictures, right? Print out the pictures at group C, color it, flash it, and submit it in your Google Classroom. That's what I want. Don't fight up with the app. Just print the worksheet, color your picture, write the name under it, and flash it and send it back in your Google Classroom. Okay, group C? Good. Now for your homework, this is what I want you to do. Write 2 examples of collective nouns found in your home. So look around your home today and write 2 examples of collective nouns. Everybody understand? Great. So I want to thank you for joining class today. It was an awesome one, and I do look forward to seeing you next class. All right? Everybody get that? So what is a collective noun? Just before we go, it is what? Let's go back to the definition quickly. Let's go back. Let's read it. Collective noun is a word referring to a collection or a group of things taken as a whole. And what are some examples of collective nouns? And we have it right here in the poem. Let's go back to the poem quickly. A pack of wolves, howling in the night. A swarm of bees from honey trees, they're buzzing out of sight. A school of fish might make you wish you could swim and play. A flock of birds, a herd of and sheep of herd is all I saw today. So those were some collective nouns. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for joining class today. It was a great class. Ensure that you do your homework, all right? Good. Good. So bye, everybody.